They did it. I'm proud of them for at least making it to Game 5 after the first two incidents. The whole theme of this one was that they did not score in the first, and we did. For once, the team that scored first finally won the game. And even better, we shut them out. A big oof that apparently they were starting their two best starters for Game 3 and 4. I'm not entirely sure about that because I just saw their first two, and those two looked way better. I guess the starters is in air quotes because I don't really know if they really are meant to go that far. But Boyd, you did better. You did better this time. You went 4 innings longer than you did previously. I'm proud of you. But yeah, Game 5. Didn't think we'd really get this far, and because LA finally figured out how to KO Philly at home, they move on to they move on, and whoever wins gets to play them. LA is probably rooting for us because then they get Game 6 and Game 7 at home. I'm actually not sure. What would you rather have, the Game 1 and Game 2 and then Game 6 through 7, or would you want Games 3 through 5? Because whatever. Anyhow, so the game started out with shutting them out in the first half inning, and then we get a 3-run home run courtesy of Ian Happ. And then, a couple, more innings of cavernous later. 1 run in the final three innings. Each of the final 3 innings, I should say. And that's how you get 6-0. I'm not entirely sure where the Brewers went. It's like they went home early and left out the B team in there. But yeah, they definitely need to pick it up for Game 5, because if they don't, it's an all-time choke. But let's be real here. This is the Cubs. We've done this before. We've made hope manufacture, and we just need to make sure that this time we actually get the Game 5 win. We'll be on the road. We'll be at the Brewers, so all the Brewers fans there are going to be loud. And because, of course the Dodgers won, they moved the game to later, which I'm happy with, mostly because, Nebraska football plays at 2:30, and it was going to start at 3:30. There was at 3 o'clock. Whichever time, it was not going to be ideal, because then I have to produce both of these at the same time. Not fun to do, especially if both of them, had lost. But now there's a little break. It's cool. You love to see it. We get the day off. We get to move. Saturday. Apparently 4 days of rest is better than 3 days. Who would have thunk it? Not me. But, yeah, pretty unfortunate for, some of these, 9 straight playoff games against the Brewers. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, they just it just was finally something. Bush, four home runs in the postseason. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure how they keep doing it, but yeah, could have been more if Kelly's home run was called correctly, and then, if he actually got on fucking base. Like, I mean, my way of watching was lagging a little bit during that time, and I saw one replay of it, and it's a tie. Isn't that mean that he's safe? Whatever the case is, it's not, these umps suck. And I'm going to say this for both sides. They suck. Donkey balls. They keep calling weird shit. They keep calling dumb stuff. Both, as the umpire and as the tie up there. it's not a great umpiring series, and I hope to not see this crew for the NLCS or the World Series, or for anyone, or even the ALC. I don't want to see this crew be even in the MLB. They need to be relegated to the fucking AAA to get better. Like, there's just not a lot of good shit with that. So yeah. Yeah, Philadelphia is having a pretty terrible day. You lose to the Giants. You get yeeted by the Dodgers. I don't know what your NHL team is doing. Maybe they're not. They lost. Oh, oh, oh. Is this a Santa Claus card coming back? Yeah, we're still like it was finally a complete game, but now we got to do it at the Brewers. And can we do it? Probably. We don't know how the Brewers are going to be shape-wise on Saturday, but they get a day rest. They get a day to look at film and do whatever. Not sure who should be starting Game 5. I would believe it would be someone else. If Cade Horton can, that'd be nice, but I don't know if he can because... Was he on the roster? I don't think so. I'm not sure how the roster formalities work. If we drop someone, I don't think we can put him for the CS. So we have to choose carefully. Yeah, still got a long road ahead of us. Long road to 9 innings. To see who makes it to the NLCS against the Dodgers. To prevent them from doing anything. Will I root for the Brewers if they beat us and are playing the Dodgers? No! Because I would rather have the Dodgers get in, especially since the Yankees are not going to make it. Yes, that's right. We're staying in for longer than the fucking Yankees. Take that, bastard. I'm just happy about that, man. Fuck the Yankees. Fuck them. We were watching the SN broadcast. That was interesting. A lot of Blue Jay stuff there. Anyhow, I think that's going to be it from me. There isn't really anything tomorrow. But there is a bunch of stuff Saturday. I'll see you then. And there's no football on Sunday, which I'm sad. All right. Goodbye.